So coming to the next problem, using the signal flow graph and Mason's gain formula, obtain the overall transfer function of the system shown. So coming to this question, the first part of this question will be to draw the signal flow graph from the block diagram. So I'll just first name all the necessary nodes. So this one I'll take it as node 1, node 2, the summing point, then this summing point I'll take it as node 3, this point as node 4. Similarly, both the summing point and takeoff point together will be considered as one single node, and I'll take it as node 5. Clear? So and here again this takeoff point and this summing point, I'll take this as node 6. So these are the different nodes. So with this I'll draw the signal flow graph. 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. Name it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So from 1 to 2 we are giving signal R of S. So this we'll take it as 1. Okay. And from 2 to 3 we have G1. So this is G1. 3 to 4 we have G2, and 4 to 5 we have G3. Now from 5 to 6, from 5 to 6 we have H1, and from 6 to 2 we have H2. So here you can see that this H2 is negative feedback, so I'll take it as minus. But coming to H1 it is positive, so will remain same. Next, from 4 to 3 we have a negative feedback. You can see from 4 to 3 we have a negative feedback. In this from 4 to 3 we have a negative feedback, and that is negative feedback, it is unity feedback, so minus 1. And this 4, here a small correction has to be made. So coming to node 6, so only this part is node 6, and this entire part, these two both together will be node 4. So 4 to 6 we have one more feedback. It is a positive feedback, and its your value is 1. So it is from 4 to 6. This is 1. Here it is minus 1. And then we have one more from 4 to 5. Again a positive feedback. So this is plus 1. This is the resultant signal flow graph. I'll straight away write the forward path and the loops. There is only one forward path. Forward paths. So there is only one here. Sorry, there are two forward paths. One is from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and from same nodes we have one more forward path that you can see. If I write the path gain you will understand. So from 1 to 2, G1, G2, G3 is the path gain of first forward path, And next you can see that from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to this. We'll be bypassing G3. So the next loop path gain is G1 and G1 into G2. So coming to loops, we have 4 individual loops. So first one is, I'll straight away write the loop gain so you all can understand. Minus G1, G2, H1, H2. That is from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 2. So 2, 3, 4, 2. Next we have minus G1, G2, H2, minus G1, G2, H2. Now this is from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 6, and then 6 to. So sorry about the previous one. The previous one is not 2 to 3. It is 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4, and then from there we have 4 to 5, and from 5 to 1. So 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to. So similarly, we have one more forward path. It is minus G2. Minus G2 is it is 3 to 4, 4 to 3. Then we have one more minus G1, G2, G3, H1, H2. Now this is similar to the first one, but only thing is we have initially we had taken this path for loop 1. We had taken from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and from 5 to 2. So this was the path which we had taken, but now we'll be taking from 3 to 4, then 4 to 5, and from 5 to 1. So sorry, 5 to 2 again. So 4, 5. This is G1, G2, G3, H1 and H2. So here delta 1 and delta 2 values will be 1. So delta 1 is equal to 1 and delta 2 is also equal to 1. So with that, overall transfer function T of S will be equal to, I'll write the final one, G1, G2 plus G1, G2, G3 whole divided by whole divided by 1 plus G2 plus G1, G2, H2 plus G1, G2, H1, H2 plus G1, G2, G3, H1, H2. This is the overall transfer function.